Well, good morning again, YouTube and fellow Mazzy lovers. Welcome back to the channel Mixed Masdevallia Orchids. Well, I thought it was time I did a bit of an update for August 2021. The fog is going at the moment, so it gets looking a bit foggy in here, but I thought I'd share with you today what I've got in bloom this month, what I've got in spike, how things are doing, and a few of the problems that I've had over the last few weeks. The most serious one is probably slugs, and I've tried everything in my power to stop the slugs. But you'll probably notice I've got ear pods in as well. I find it easier to use these as a microphone with this mobile phone, because keep wiring up a mic and using a wireless mic and having to charge it makes life a bit difficult. So I've used these. You're not going to see me all the time. We're here to look at the Masdevallias and the blooms. So give us a sec and I'll sort it. Well, as you can see, everything is looking fairly good in this greenhouse. I've had a few setbacks. Like everybody, I suppose, I've lost a few over the recent weeks through the heat, but if you're looking, you can see things are looking pretty good. Well, everything is looking reasonable, but yeah. Well, here I've got Masdevallia Harlequin. It's a primary cross between two Masdevallia species. That is Masdevallia jungescensis and Masdevallia unifloria. It's a beautiful little colour. Unfortunately, you can see, look, slugs have been at it. It's only got one bloom on at the moment. I'll try and get it out so you can have a look at the plant. The plant's a decent sized plant. I've only got the one bloom on at the moment, so it's a fairly young plant. I haven't had it long. It was advertised in 1987. The current name, the hybrid name of Harlequin, is currently accepted by the RHS. So it is an hybrid name of a Masdevallia. And I think, let me just put it down and get a better grip. I think if it weren't for the slug damage, would be a nice little pretty flower on that. So let's have a look at something else. Well, here I've got my Masdevallia chasei. I mounted it early this year on this small piece of bark. It was only a small division. It's doing quite well, look. Nice yellow tubular type blooms on it. We've got 3 nice spikes on that. I believe it comes from Costa Rica. It is a species. I think the name is Chasers. The common name is Chasers Masdevallia, and it's after a former director of the RHS at Kew Gardens. It likes this environment. It seems to do all right mounted. Some people grow this in a pot. You can see I've got plenty of roots coming around the sides and coming out of the plant. For it to flower so soon this year, I'm quite happy with that. It's a nice little plant, and it's settled down well in this greenhouse. So I'll get something else to look at. But while I'm in here today, we'll have a look at this little beauty. This is a hybrid cross. I believe this is, let's look at the label because I get confused with some of these now. Datura cross copper angel. And it looks a nice little bloom. It's yellow and white. I don't know if you're going to pick all that up on this. Again, the tubular type. Beautiful yellow on the inside. Beautiful. Again, it's one of them that crosses its tails at the bottom. Where are they? Let me get them. It's crossing its tails. It's got a nice top spur on it. Beautiful looking colour, and again a beautiful plant that's coming on well. Got a sign there of the dreaded slugs, but yeah, I think that's a pretty one, and that's going to come on well over the coming years, and we'll get plenty of blooms on this one. So let's move on and see what else I've got. Well, while I'm in here today, I thought we'd have a look at this Dracula. This is Orchid. We have got a bloom. It's been pushing spikes out all over the place, but a lot of them are blasting. This one seems to be doing okay now. That one seems to be doing okay. I think that one's doing okay. That one at the back here, if we can see it against my hand, that has blasted. But we have got a bloom opened on one of them. This one here. And you can see, very dainty little plant, but you can see the, I don't know if I'm going to be able to zoom into that to get you a bit of a better picture or not. But you can see the monkey face in there. Very small. Beautiful little plant, beautiful colouring. Very small for a Dracula. Probably an inch across. But yeah, plenty on that. That's piling them out at the moment. So hoping that this plant produces a few more, so we get a few more to look at. So let me keep moving around. I've got a few things today to show you. I'm trying to show you here my Coccinia alba. It's full of spikes going all over the place. Probably should have staked these up, but it's come on. A brilliant looking plant, getting ready for, I'll lay it flower, then take some divisions off this. But yeah, not quite open yet, but we've got a lot of spikes forming ready to open. I thought I'd just share that with you while we're in here, just to show you how things are getting on. Always a beauty. I just love looking at this one. You've all seen this one before. I know you have, and it's, forgot the name of it now. Let's have a look what it is. Exquisita Mary. It's a lovely hybrid. You've got to admit that. It's a beautiful colour. We've got a few spikes on this at the moment, but the slugs have left alone, so anything's a bonus at the moment. While they're leaving them, I'll take it. But that's Exquisita Mary. While I'm in here today, I thought I'd show you this Wistrepia condorensis. Two nice blooms just opening there, and one here that's open. But unfortunately, look, we've got, it looks like slug marks on it. But if we can get close up, you might see a bit better picture of the actual blooms. Very small on condorensis, but again, a nice looking plant, coming on well, apart from the slug damage that we're getting on everything at the moment. So let me move around and see what else I've got for you today. This is a strange looking one. It's well, it's a no ID. Lovely looking Mazzy, look. Really putting on growth. Nice 7 centimetre pot, lovely plant. Got two nice spikes on it at the moment. That one's just about to open, and this one's open. It's orange with like a red inside. I don't know if I'm going to get in there and get a very good picture of that, but you know, you may well see it. Yeah, a nice plant. So if any viewers out there have got any idea to what that might be, I mean, there's a lot of decent growers out there on Mazzies, a lot of people whose channel I watch. So if you could help me out with that one, tell me what you think it might be. I can look it up. I've looked, but I couldn't find an exact match, especially with it having the cup-like or the bell-shaped flower bud. So yeah, I'd appreciate anybody who could help me out with that one. It is a beauty. The colours are beautiful on it. I wish you could really be here to see it, because this camera's not doing it justice. Well, here I've got Masdevallia infracta. It's the white variety. I know there's other colours about there. I mean, I can't hold it. I'm trying to hold it, but you're not going to get a very good view of that. But it's got another continuation of the spike there. It does put out a few growths on individual plant. Again, a nice looking plant. A lot of new growth on it. You can see the lighter green leaves of the new growth. But yeah, I'm sure some of you grow this, or if you don't grow it, why not? It's a lovely little mazzy. I just wish I could get a better view of it. I'll try in a minute to get a better view of that, because I can't do it holding the pot and holding the camera. I'm just no good at that. So let me have a look in a minute. Well, I've got the infracta alba down at the moment. It's pure white. It originates from Brazil. According to some of the books, it's a warm grower, but I grow it here cool to cold. It's very similar to the Tovarensis. I'm sure if you've seen that Masdevallia, you'll know what I'm talking about. It also flowers on the old spikes, so never take off the spikes. And as you can see, it's got multiple heads, or spikes if you want. Off one spike, it continues to move up the spike and chuck out another bud. But I want to try and give you a close-up of this, but I don't think I'm going to. It's pure white. It's got like a pink veining on the inside of the leaves. Sorry, on the inside of the petals. I don't think you're going to actually see the veining on the inside, but believe me, it's there. But it's a beautiful little mazzy, and it'd be suitable in anybody's collection. And don't forget, if you're new to this channel, it's all about Masdevallias and carnivorous plants. I've got some of them as well, Draculas. So if you fancy subscribing to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. It makes all the difference to know that people out there are actually watching these videos. It makes it more beneficial to do them, because I know I've got an audience out there who really love Masdevallias. So hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and if you feel like it, share on all the social media sites. This again is a lovely looking mazzy. It's a hybrid Davisii, and it's called Karen's Delight. I think I've shown you this before, but this is got 1, 2, 3 more, 4. If you can see them on there, 4 more spikes forming on that, and that is one of the divisions actually. Yeah, a nice looking mazzy that. It's what I've just said. Davisii, Karen's Delight. I'm sure a few of you've got that one as well. But yeah, let me get something else down. Well, I also thought we'd look at a few mazzies that's, as you can see, clearly see here, I've had a slug problem on this. This hybrid Shane White. Got a few spikes on it coming. One in centre of shot now, looks like it's blasting. It's already started going yellow. But yeah, it's bits and bob where them snails have taken off it. But apart from that, a nice little mazzy, doing its thing, pushing up spikes and growing on well. So let's just take a look at something else. Another one here with a few spikes on is Crassicordis. It's a species not doing brilliantly actually. I've got a lot of marking on the leaves, like see, more or less centre of shot now, like a faint white marking on the leaves. So I'm keeping an eye on this one, but again, quite a few of them little slugs have been at it. Got quite a bit of new growth coming around the sides. I'll turn it around without dropping it. Ooh. And again, new shoots there. It looks like a bit of a, like Paviana actually. It looks a bit of a climber, and it's climbing out of the pot. But a nice little plant. We're looking forward to seeing them blooms. It's never bloomed for me yet, but this is the first time, so hopefully they don't blast. Well, here I've got my Cetacea. Got a nice little spike just forming here, but as you can see again, the dreaded slugs have had a go at the new leaf growth down there in centre of shot, and they've had a go at some of the older leaves. I've got a few brown spots on a couple of the leaves. I don't believe it's anything to do with over fertilising, because they hardly get any. I personally think it's when I've watered from the top and water's remained on the leaf and it's got a bit warm in here, and I personally think it's scorched the leaf. But if you know different, please let me know. But yeah, nice looking plant, nice healthy plant. It's coming on okay. Here we've got one of my Pavianas, and you can clearly see it's climbing out of the pot everywhere it can. I mean, all I do with this is take some of these cuttings off, repot them, and I've got another Paviana. But you can see we've got a few, if I can get in there, flower spikes here, here, here. So it's going to push a few flowers out over the next couple of weeks. But Paviana is very unusual plant. It never wants to be in the pot. I'd love to see it in the wild, because it must just grow everywhere like a weed. But yeah, I just take off like a division like here with roots on, cut it about there and repot it, and I've got another plant. So that's Paviana, and that is a species plant. Right, here I've got another Dracula. This is Deltoidea. Nice looking plant, putting plenty of new growths on around the other side. We have got, if we can get in there, we've got a few, 1, 2, around the other side, 3, 4. We've got 4 good spikes forming on that, and even one around this side somewhere there. Yeah, so that should be giving us a few flowers over the coming weeks as well. Bit tatty leafed looking on this, but again, I've never had anything with really good leaves anyway. But it's growing, it's putting roots out, and at the end of the day it's blooming, so what more can you ask for? Another plant that's putting, well, I can't imagine how much growth this has put on. This is Polytoriana. You can see we've got a couple of spikes, one there, one up there, one further down in the back there. You can see it probably centre of shot now, just poking through. But yeah, Polytoriana is an amazing grower. Just keeps pushing out new growths and spikes. It's an all-rounder really for anybody growing. Try Polytoriana. A lovely, lovely plant. I really do like this one as well. Well, that's about it, viewers, for this week's video, or this month's video. I hope you enjoyed that short talk and walk around this greenhouse. We looked at some nice mazzies, but if you want to see anything else, let me know. Let me know your preferences, what you want to see. In fact, send me some pictures of what you're growing. Send them to the email address and I'll include them on a video so that people can see, and also put them on the Facebook group. You know, people are always on there putting videos on of their mazzies in bloom, and there's been some cracking pictures just lately. So until next time, viewers, I'm gonna say goodbye. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, if you've not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. And if you're in the mind, give us a thumbs up. It's a 2-second job. Hit that thumb, and it's really appreciated by all of the channels that's doing videos, especially on the orchid channels, because we do need the support of the viewers. And if you do like Masdevallias, I'm always watching videos. There's a few viewers that I watch that also show a Masdevallia now and again. You can watch Roger's Orchids. Roger was repotting the other day. You've got Margaret East. She's got a few Masdevallias. Ed's Orchids. Ed's always showing his Masdevallias, so you can go along to his channel. Lynn Smith of Lynn's Orchids. Lynn's got some cracking Masdevallias. So if you're into them, have a look at them channels. And until next time, I'll see you all again. Bye for now.